everybody in here? I can't see you.
Can't see me?
I kind of need to see you.
Me?
I need to see everybody.
All right.
Just some filler music, you guys, so we can get settled and started. Give me everybody's name.
I'm Anthony Harris.
And are you the host, Anthony?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's next over there, sitting next to Anthony Harris?
Oh, it looks like Lady Poet just stepped
And
on in.
this is the BOLD.NEW.POETS is the name of the group.
Yes, ma'am.
Anthony, everybody, if you can shift that table just a little bit this way,
Okay.
I'd appreciate it. Everybody speak right into the microphone. You got some headphones?
Yeah.
I don't have mine. Speak right into the microphone. If you have to touch it, be very careful because you can hear all of that magnified 10,000 times. So, the BOLD.NEW.POETS is the name of your group, right? All right. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, those mine. We gonna have some last poets and some watch prophets in here.
If you can, grab some headphones because it helps if you can hear yourself. I don't know if we have enough. I'm just going to be, whenever you start doing your poems, as Terrence suggested, I'm going to just play some dub music, instrumental reggae, real low in the background so we'll have some kind of, something to sweeten up the vibes, okay? Anthony, understand you're going to be the host, sort of, so I'm gonna hand it to you, and you're going to introduce everybody, then I can write down everybody's name.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I may ask you a few questions myself, so I'll be enlightened. Everybody ready? Everybody ready?
Yes, ma'am.
When that light is on behind you, we're broadcasting out. The mics are open and we're broadcasting out. Okie dokie. We're going to have to break at 7:20 to do an underwriting song. Alrighty, here we go. This is the Thursday night special.
I don't have headphones. I don't know
All I got is what's over there, and they have to plug in over here. Here we go, y'all. Maybe when you get ready to recite your piece, definitely put on the headphones. Stand by. You're tuned to 90.1 FM, kkfi, Kansas City Community Radio. This is the Thursday night special. I'm your host, Donna Wolf, in studio with us tonight. Members of a group called the BOLD.NEW.POETS. And I'm going to let Brother Anthony Harris make the introductions so that we will let our listeners know who all's here with us tonight. Anthony?
All right. Thank you for having us tonight. All right, everybody, I'm Anthony Harris, and I represent the Music and More Foundation. All right, we got 4 poets here. We have Miss Raja. Say hi, Miss Raja.
Good evening.
All right, we have Miss Lady Poet.
Hello.
We have Miss M. How do you say it?
Beyond Pain.
M. Beyond.
Greetings, blessings, yeah.
And Miss Sherry Hall.
Good evening.
All right. Miss Raja, would you like to introduce yourself?
All right, my name is Roger Williams, bold.new.poet from Kansas City, Kansas. How is everyone doing this evening?
We good now that we got you here.
All right.
Yeah.
So you got a little piece you would like to do for us right now?
Brother Anthony, if
Yes,
I may,
ma'am. No problem.
break in. For all of our listeners who may not be familiar with the Bold New Poets, tell us about the Bold New Poets, what that is all about, and, you know, something too about your Music and More Foundation.
Okay. Well, the Bold New Poets are just, we are basically trying to get all the poets out of the bars and out of the clubs, and we want to get them into theaters where their art can be expressed in a good way and everyone can appreciate their art. It's not, poetry is not just something that you sit around and you have drinks to, you smoke cigarettes to. It's a real art. So we wanted to show it and show it as a real art for Kansas City. See, because what we do is not really out there. No one really knows about it. So what Mr. Williams is doing is he wants to get everyone out there to notice that poetry is something that you should obviously appreciate. What we do is we're trying to get them to a place where it's not just for any single race, it's for everybody to understand and to enjoy.
Okay.
So that's all we're trying to do is get everyone to enjoy poetry as an art.
Okay. All right. And with that, we'll go back to Ms. Raja Williams. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you became a poetess, an artist of the spoken word.
Well, it really started at a young age, but I really started getting the calling about 7 years ago, and I haven't put down a pen since. Other than poetry, I write music, and I really dig the art of expression. So a lot of that world I'm dealing with. I've just always been into my creative thoughts. So.
And what was your inspiration for taking up the pen?
Inspiration. A lot of times I guess it was probably being shy in school and never really talking to anyone or about anything. So my next best thing was to write it down. And then when I wrote it down, made it sound to how I felt with my vibe. And from there it was just, get a tune in it again, So everything just grew from just me being shy as a child.
Okay, all right. And so you do have a piece you're going to share with us right now.
Yeah, I have a piece entitled I Love to Speak and Write.
Okay.
From the postures of my lips to the curves of my fingertips, I love to speak and write. From the flow of my freestyle to the conversation that drives me wild, I love to speak and write. You see, I'm not perfect, nor am I great, but when the pen hits the paper, all my mistakes seems to fade away. Why? Because you're in my world now, where my imaginary soars unlimited, and the words you praise becomes an uplift to you. I love to speak and write. You see, I can write about the birds singing in the morning dew, to the owls hooting in the midnight blue. My favorite team winning the All-Star game, about how one day my poetry may bring me much fame. But all I know that it is up to me and I can do all things that I dare to dream. And if my calling isn't plain to see, then let my mind wander, then you'll see that I love to speak and write. Now this may come to you in shock and surprise, that how a little thing like me can bring words to the wise. But do you know what I say to that? My spirit comes from up above, and God has blessed me with the gift to not only write well, but speak with my tongue. I can speak, I can write, I can draw, and I can sing. I can use all my aspects of my creative thing. My king gives me inspiration, liberation, and the voice of communications, all through an ink pen. I don't need to rehearse, because it flows like magic with the words of my choice. So believe me, you'll see. We shall meet again, and only by God's will